There's a certain kind of energy that is constantly around us that if we are able to tap into, we can manifest anything that we could possibly want, and we can feel truly beautiful in that. You feel gratitude and you feel grateful for things. That is when more things start coming into your life and you can tangibly create them yourself. So what is this video about? This video is strictly about a tool that I like to keep on me at all times because I love it. This is citrine. So citrine is known as the crystal of abundance, prosperity. People bring it into their life, usually specifically for bringing in financial abundance, right? But there's so many different layers to this. Now, I've recently been getting really into citrine, and I think a lot of that is because I've had it on my person now for about 2 weeks and have really been resonating with this energy. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of things that have been coming together in my life lately, and I can kind of match it up to when I added citrine onto like my Moldavite equation here, which is a whole nother thing. But the citrine in of itself, what it feels like is, I mean, gratitude is the best word for it. It really is. It's this feeling of appreciation and how lucky we are to be here. In that, the natural rule of the universe is abundance. Anything that we focus on, that is the abundance that we get. So when we are focused on gratitude and feeling grateful for all the beautiful things that we do have and all the love that we do feel, when we can feel that gratitude and tap into it, what it does is that all of a sudden this gratitude just explodes out everywhere, and you are in a sense kind of rewarded or gifted with even more because of how grateful you are. So it's not a matter of focusing on what you don't have, it's a matter of focusing on what you do have. Now, that's something that you can mentally do, and you can practice that through meditation and other practices. But the way that it works with citrine crystal is its energy field literally becomes one with you. It impacts your energy, it connects to your energy source, and over time, your vibration kind of alters to kind of stick with it. So the place that citrine vibrates at is this place where you can find yourself going on a walk and just smiling, just feeling just so grateful to be alive. You feel the sun on your skin, and it's just, yeah. You smell, this magical plant you just passed by, and it's, yeah. You're somebody you really like texts you, and your heart just lights up, and it's this feeling of, yeah. It's this gratitude. Your favorite song comes on. Imagine that feeling happening all the time. That is how citrine works. Now, this is something that you need to vibrationally shift your awareness to, and it does take a little bit of time, but I'm telling you that citrine has some seriously magical capabilities and has blown up the kinds of things that I'm able to manifest and the way that I feel in my heart at my core. So here's some examples, because I know that examples are great to hear. Here's some examples of what's been happening to me and how I've noticed this manifestation taking place. I put it on, and I instantly feel this blanket of warm sun is totally what it feels like. It feels like gratitude. I know I keep saying it, but it's seriously the truth, guys. There's this feeling of gratitude that when you have it, it's so grateful feeling. It really is. And that's what citrine feels like. It feels like no matter what I have on my person, or no matter what I do or don't have in my life, it feels like I just have it all. Like this moment, it's just so pleasant to be alive, and I'm so grateful for that. And the very first thing, so I put that on, I went for a walk. And what's funny is I went for a really long walk. I was just feeling very grateful, and I sunburned pretty easily, and I didn't expect that my walk was going to be that long, and I could feel that I was getting burned by the sun, and I was thinking, man, I'm going to be burned. I might regret this later. And then I was like, no, it's fine. Right now is my moment. I'll deal with it later. That's kind of how I was. And then I was literally thinking, man, I'm going to like really need some aloe vera. I should get some aloe vera. And I passed by this house like 5 minutes later, and there's a brown bag outside on their driveway, and it says free aloe. And I looked at it, and I had this kind of wonk feeling. I was like, what the heck? And I look in it, and it's literally, they had just trimmed their backyard aloe vera plants, and they had extra. And it was a huge old bag. So I even made the juice out of it and took a bath in it, and it was totally awesome. That was the first thing I noticed, and I thought that was really, really funny. Second thing that happened to me was, to be honest with you guys, I was having a little tiny mini crisis in my mind of not knowing like what videos to make, but I love making videos. And so I was like, well, I want to be making multiple videos a day. I really love that, but this and that. I'm with Citrine, and all of a sudden, I turn on the camera and it's just to, do like a quick video for my daily video, and I end up making like 20 videos in a row, literally. And it's just, I don't even know where these ideas are coming from. So I'm feeling this abundance of ideas just coming through me. And it's like this universal energy of gratitude. And I feel like if you are my subscribers, and this isn't the first time you've seen my video, maybe you felt this kind of like love coming off of me, and maybe you feel that too. That is the energy of gratitude. That is what gratitude does. When you are grateful, everybody can feel it and be a part of it, and manifestation just takes place at a whole nother level. It's this really contagious energy, and I know that this is something we can all tap into, but again, citrine is a really great way for somebody who uses crystals and is sensitive to crystal energy to tap into that and have it on their person all the time. It's really great. Another thing that happened to me since I've had citrine, and I'm not necessarily saying it's all the citrine, what it really is this feeling, but that feeling is for sure coming from citrine, if that makes sense what I'm trying to say. It's like here to here to here to here, and then me, I'm here. But what it is I was kind of having this kind of breakdown and feeling really alone, right? And I all of a sudden was just, I really was crying, and I was feeling like this really deep part of me that I want so strongly to connect with people on. I feel like I don't know how to do that. Like there's no words, like there's no language in this dimension that can express what I'm feeling, and no one would get it anyways. And so I'd been feeling really alone for a long time. And at this moment, I was kind of breaking down and crying and really feeling that. And all of a sudden, I just started smiling and laughing. And I literally looked up to the sky. And I remember I was holding my citrine in my hand for whatever reason. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just was holding it. And I look up to the sky and I was like, I feel alone, but I know that I'm not. That's what I said. Literally all I said. I didn't say, give me some friends, dang it. I was like, I just was exactly in the moment, and I felt gratitude in the sadness. I felt gratitude to be feeling sad, if that makes sense. I was so grateful to be crying and feeling this expression of my emotion. And then in that gratitude, I realized I was so grateful that I wasn't alone. And I had this feeling like there were these people out there, and that they were just waiting for me to tap into them, and they were just waiting to tap into me. And literally, hours later, I receive a message from somebody that was just really meaningful and moving to me, checking up on me. And after that, everything has just been spiraling. Like, people are constantly being there for me in this abundant way, and I feel myself being there for others in this abundant way, and it's like this whole chain reaction. Life is really beautiful. And if you've seen my other videos, you know how I feel about moldavite. And get ready, because I've got a combination video coming in a few days about what these do together. Right now, I really am isolating this. I've said this in my other videos too, but I'll go ahead and say it again because it's really relevant with this and with citrine. And it's that, what do we really want when we want something? For instance, let's say a nice house. Do you want a nice house? Or do you want to be the person that has it? Do you want this dream career? Or do you want to be the person that is living and has the dream career? What we really want is to connect with this person that feels these feelings, that has these things. We don't want this. We want to be the person that has it. And citrine is really tapping into this energy of feeling like you already have it. And the crazy thing about manifestation is that's how you manifest. You don't manifest by wanting. You manifest by having inside of you. That is where this comes from. And so that's really what citrine is all about, guys. It's really great. Another kind of experience that I've had is that my meditation, since I have gotten citrine, has been way more tangible than any meditation I've ever had. I've always been really good at visualizing and kind of accessing what I feel is this kind of ultimate consciousness type energy, and connecting with that, and kind of going beyond the ego, like far beyond. I've always been able to do that since I've been meditating, but since I brought citrine in, it's like all my meditations are starting to manifest certain things into reality. It's almost like tapping into this pool of gratitude and seeing myself. And every time I see myself, I'm standing on this beach and I'm in the ocean and I'm standing there and I'm looking in the water and I can see my reflection. And my reflection is me in the future. And I could see this just glow of light. And it's exactly the glow of light that I feel when I'm wearing Citrine. And I see that in the future and I see my future self and he's just so happy and has so much gratitude. And I'll ask him, what do you feel about manifestation? How do I get this? You know, I'll in a sense be talking to him in a way. And it's always the same exact thing. Reaches out his hand. There's nothing. There's nothing that I have to do to get there. Just be now and be grateful. That's the message I get every single time. And since that's been happening, I more and more every second identify with this person that I want to be, because I am this person. It all comes back to gratitude, guys. That is what Citrine is all about. If you can't tell, I'm really digging the Citrine lately. I'm really digging the gratitude. If you've seen my last few videos up to this point, you could probably tell I'm really riding a wave of gratitude right now. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Citrine is not a difficult crystal to work with. It's a very pleasant energy to be with. You could be a beginner, you could be an expert, and all you have to do is just wear it. You don't need to meditate with it. You don't need to like do some kind of like crazy activation. You just have it, okay? Just have it. I'm telling you, it's a slow burn at first, but you will start to notice that things that you need or things that you want are just there all of a sudden. Internally, like I've been saying, you feel it, that it's already there. But externally, these things and opportunities will just start showing up. I have some specific examples about that in my own life, but it's kind of personal, and I don't think that you would really want to hear about certain, relationships or experiences going on in my life. So that being said, trust me that you should get some Citrine. It is very affordable. It is awesome. It is a great thing that I added to my collection, and I like it. And I like you too. So thank you for watching. I'm very grateful. Have an awesome day. If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow for my next daily video. Bye.